It's a cliche, I know. What's also a cliche is the fact that in about 2 weeks, the vast majority of people who have made any New Year's resolution, well, has either failed them or have already given them up. But why? Well, A, they make some ridiculous New Year's resolution that even they know they will never be able to achieve. Or B, they have no goal, no guidelines, no drive, nowhere that they could feasibly achieve these goals. We're going to work on that today. I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to make my New Year's resolutions today. Now, whether we like it or not, tomorrow's going to happen. So will next week, so will next month. And 2025 is going to be here a lot faster than any of us wants. My goal for this year is to do at least 30 minutes a day every day. There are 1,440 minutes in a day, 525,600 minutes in a year. So what's 30 minutes working on myself? If I do that at doing a minimum 30 minutes a day every day, this time next year I would have invested 10,950 minutes into myself. At the end of the day, compared to over 500,000 minutes, what's 11,000 minutes? Investing it into yourself is going to be the best investment you've ever made. So, what goals? Well, A, we need to be realistic with the goals, and we need to be brutally honest with ourselves. Simple as that. If we don't know there's a problem, how are we going to be able to fix the problem? So I'm going to walk y'all through this. I already did some of this. Some of them I'm going to do with you. Some of them I'm not going to do on camera because it's personal. What I'm about to go over, go by yourself into a dark room if you need to. Put on whatever music you need to and do a deep dive into yourself. That's the only way this is going to work. We have to be brutally honest with ourselves. I can sit here and quote 100 different philosophers or whatnot. By the end of the day, you need to be honest with yourself. Simple as that. Like I said, if you don't know there's a problem, how are you going to be able to fix the problem? So, to do this, you're going to need a couple sheets of paper. As you can tell, I already did some of them. And you're going to need a Sharpie or a pen or whatnot. The first one is going to be the hardest for just about everybody because this is the one where you have to be brutally honest with yourself. I said hate and like on mine because I hate myself, apparently. But you're going to take a sheet, you're going to draw a line, and on one side, we're going to write what we don't like about ourselves. On this side, we're going to write stuff that we do like about ourselves. Now, this doesn't have to be personal attacks on yourself. This could be simple, which I'll do this. I do not like how financially irresponsible I am. So that's going to be something I'm improving on. I don't like how impulsive I am. I like how I am brutally honest, even though I need to, let's say coattail it. I need to not be as brutally honest. I need to worry about what people's feelings are. Apparently, I don't agree with it, but I know that is something that I need to work on to be more sociable. So that is just a quick jot down. I'm going to do a lot more in-depth one off camera. Because like I said, everything you see here is for you. It's not for your siblings. It's not for your parents. This is for you to take account of what you are, where you're at, and where you want to be. Put this to the side. And on the next sheet, we're going to draw a big line down the center again. This one will be a little bit more. On one side, we're going to write where we don't want to be. So let's say your fears or whatnot. I don't want to have to couch jump. I don't want to have to rely on somebody else to survive. And then on the other side, we're going to write our goal, where we want to be at for year 1, year 5, and year 10. We have to be realistic with these. For example, year 1, don't write that you want to be worth $500 million, have 3 houses or whatnot. Do that for year 10. Year 1, let's be realistic with it. I want to knock out some of my debt, have a house, have better relationships, say lose 100 pounds, and get in shape. And then I'll do the 5-year and 10-year one later. 5 years and 10 years doesn't really matter right now, but it helps you come up with the year 1. Wherever you want to see yourself in 10 years, what do you have to do at year 5 in order to make year 10 come true? What do you have to do at year 1 in order to make year 5 come true? That's going to be a big thing in this. We're going to take the big old goal. Give me a clear sheet of paper. We're going to do this. Okay. Year 10. Say, I want to have a business and let's go 6 different states. I'm just saying this off the top of my head. This isn't really my year 10 goals. I'm just showing y'all. I want to be worth, say, 100 million. All right, so year 10. Business in 6 different states and be worth 100 million. We're going to take that big goal that is unachievable right now, and we're going to break it down. Okay, in year 10, I want this. So at year 5, where do I need to be? Let's cut it down in the middle. I need to have 3 different businesses in different states. Which not everything's going to be right down, cut in the center like that. Like the 100 million, I need to be worth 25 million at this point. Because when it comes to money, the more money you're worth, the higher you could increase that money. Right now, I have $2,000 I can invest with. Year 5, I'll have $25 million I can invest with. I can make a lot more money off of that $25 million than I can off of that $2,000. So to do that, to be able to have 3 businesses on year 5, year 1, I'll need to have one successful business. One successful business is a hell of a lot more achievable than having 6 businesses in different states. That's all we're going to be doing. We're going to be taking this big ass goal. We're going to be breaking it down into minute details. And those minute details is going to be far more achievable than the big goal. We knock out 6 or 7 of these minute details. They all add up to us achieving our goals. So know where I want to be in year 1. So I'm going to write down the year 1 goals right there. And then like you saw with the 10-year, 5-year, we're going to take those year 1 goals and we're going to break it down into 6-month goals. So for the first 6 months, I want to lose 50 pounds and I want to have between 3 and 6 months bills saved up. That way, in case it's slow or whatnot, I will have a rainy day fund. 3 to 6 months is the common practice for the rainy day funds. And then we're going to take this 6-month goal and we're going to break it down into a quarter. So my quarter goals, I need to lose 50 pounds in half a year. So half of that is 25 pounds. And then instead of having 3 to 6 months of my bills, for the quarter, I want to have at least one month. Now, to get in shape, the first quarter, I want to be able to pass the Army PT test, or at least the older one, the push-ups, sit-ups, 2-mile run. So we're going to take that quarter goal and we're going to break it down to monthly. The first month, I want to lose 15 pounds. Losing weight at the beginning is a lot easier than 6 months down the line. So the first 2 or 3 months, I want to lose as much weight as I can before I plateau. At the end of the first month, I want to be able to pass the female standards coming out of boot camp for the PT test. And I want to have some freed up capital the way I could pay off some of my debt and I could lower my monthly bills. Next one, we're going to go from monthly to weekly. This first week, I want to do a daily 30-minute workout. I want to go a week without soda and a week without junk food. Now, isn't that a lot more attainable than losing 100 pounds? And then we're going to take this week and we're going to break it down into a daily goal / to-do list. So today, my goal is no soda, no junk food, do a treadmill workout, which I've already done, and I cross it off. And that's especially on these. As you're done with something, cross it out. Cross it out. You'll get a slight dopamine feel, and it's the snowball effect. The more you cross out, the more you want to do the other stuff. The more excited you get because you physically see yourself doing stuff. So the daily one, tonight I'll do the one for tomorrow. The weekly one I'm going to do on Sundays for the week. The monthly ones I'm going to do either on the 1st or the day before the 1st for the month. And then do it.